Hello. I was asked by an old friend to email you about some sort of an apology.
Hmm, how do I know it's really you? I have an idea if you don't mind doing it to prove you're really Casey Moreau. And I apologize for having to be this way, but I have to use caution because of the people on the internet. Can you show me your photo ID? Just cover up the info you don't want me to see. I just need to see your photo, your name, and your birth date. Thank you for verifying that it's really you. I've been fooled by others before that I pretended to be you. I wanted to apologize for meeting me at the lowest point of my life, and also for any harassment that you've received from this odd community of people that, for some unknown reason to me, are obsessed with me. It really puts forth their intelligence level. Also, thank you for trusting me enough to email me and giving me the opportunity to apologize to you.
I'm not sure what you are talking about. When did we meet? Did we go on a date or something? I'm very confused why you are apologizing. I've never been harassed about anything.
Your old friend is Chris Hansen, Reet. He didn't tell you who I am?
I thought Chris had another job lined up for me. I didn't receive details.
Wow. I'm at work now. Can I email you a little more later? Yeah, okay. I'm done work now and I'm home. This makes me feel very awkward. Where Chris didn't tell you who I am. He contacted me to try and get an interview with me. If you don't want to talk to me after I tell you who I am, then I understand. I am Lon Armstrong.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with that name.
Really? Wow. Okay. Let me refresh your memory, lol. 2007, To Catch a Predator. The last show they ever did, in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I was on that show. Because of that show, some ignorant people came up with the Church of COD. And it's all about me, and many thousands of people that are obsessed with me. Some good, some bad. Make retarded videos about me, and have these chat rooms that revolve around me. I have a YouTube channel that I haven't been on in years because probation put a restriction that I cannot be on social media because of the attention surrounding me. I'm quite positive if you look on my channel, you'll remember me. The whole thing with the Church of COD is strange and messed up. People that have no life. Chris knows of it quite well. They've talked about him in there many times and made videos depicting him. People are always trying to find a way to get a hold of me and find things about me even 14 years later. It's very disturbing. Anyway, if you go on my YouTube channel, I'm sure you'll recognize me. At least I think you will. I'm actually very surprised that you're not recognizing my name.
Oh, yes, I remember you now.
I wanted to apologize to you for the way we met. I was at a very confused and low point in my life, and had never had a record before that except a DUI that I was barely over the legal limit. It has always bothered me that I never had the chance to apologize to you. I also want to apologize if you've ever received any type of harassment from the idiots in that community of no goods that can't seem to live a life that doesn't revolve around me. Their strange, obsessive behaviors baffles me.
Well, as I stated before, I haven't been harassed.
I'm happy to hear that. I was being told different, so I felt bad about it. Hi, Casey.
Yes, hello?
I'm not sure what the question mark is for. I was just being friendly, lol. Actually, now that I think about it, I may want to get your opinion on something if you don't mind giving it to me. I have to do a little more thinking about it, though, because, well, it's not something that I've ever considered a normal subject for me, but it's something that's in my life now, and I find myself struggling with a way to deal with it. Basically, it's a sensitive subject, is what I'm trying to say.
Alright, what's the subject?
Dating is the subject. First off, have you ever dated someone that you didn't agree with their choice of career? And also, can we keep anything we talked about between us just you and I? People go nuts with gossip if they knew that you and I was communicating with each other. Maybe I should reword that. Have you ever dated someone that you had a hard time dealing with their choice of career? That might be a better way to ask that question.
I don't believe that I have.
Okay, let's do a hypothetical and say you have, lol. How do you think you would? Thinking of the word I want to use. How do you think you would cope with it? This is something I'm struggling with right now.
Sorry, I'm not really sure. Meditation?
Yeah. I'm not sure even meditation will work with this one, lol. But it's worth a shot. I'll give that a try tonight before I go to bed. I know you're probably busy, so I don't want to hold you back from your activities. I have a bunch of things I need to do also before I get started on my new job tomorrow. Have a great day and be safe. P.S. I think it's cool that I'm talking to you. Rather unexpected and a little humorous, too, but really cool. I'm going to have to meditate twice as long as I plan to. She stresses me out.
How come?
She doesn't make any sense. It's a very messed up situation. I don't think it's going to work out. We've been on and off for a year and a half, and nothing in her behavior has changed. I've kept a lot of hope for a long time, but she just keeps fighting me with multiple subjects that are a major problem. Anyway, heard that you got married and had a baby. Congratulations.
Do I know your girlfriend? Not sure why you're telling a stranger all of this. Where did you hear I was married with kids?
I doubt you know her. And you asked how come, so I told you. And someone told me they saw some interview or something with you on YouTube. Apparently, by the response you gave me, the person that told me that was lying to me. People can be so disappointing at times.
Well, people shouldn't lie. But no kids or husband.
I'm sorry about that. It blows my mind the way people can lie about things for God knows what reason. Are you still dancing? I saw a video once of you dancing. It was impressive.
Yes, I am.
I got a disturbing email. Someone told me they have detailed information to disclose to me and asked me to contact them. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Their behavior is disturbing.
Wow.
I replied to them with a question mark, because if I say it's too much to anyone, it ends up all over YouTube. I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
It will end up on YouTube?
Yes. Have you ever seen the chat rooms that people have made up revolving around me? It's messed up. These people must seriously have no life to go to work, go home, and spend the rest of their day making videos about me and talking about me. It's very disturbing. Good morning, Casey. Oh, whoops. I missed a letter when spelling your name. Guess I'm not awake enough yet. Let me try that again. Good morning, Casey.
Hello.
I got another email from that person last night. It's some scam thing. I can send it to you if you want to read it. I have something to show you. This is an example of how ignorant these people on the internet that are obsessed with me can be. Some are really decent, but some are just as numb as can be. You're quiet today. I tried to send you a little video of one of my dogs earlier, but the file was too big to send. She was so cute, I thought you might like to see it. Anyway, hope your day went well. Hi, Casey.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am good. Did you have a good work day?
I didn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, how was your day off? For 3 days, my girlfriend and I got along awesome. Then she had to pull some stupid shit tonight and screwed it all up. She frustrates the hell out of me. Are you dating anyone? Good morning.
Why do you think it isn't going to work out? And no, I'm not.
I don't know. Sometimes she does things regardless of how I feel about them. We're really not even a couple right now, but we know we want to be. There are some complications that get in the way. I have many times that I believe there's no doubt about us, and other times that I question it. I wish I knew you well enough to be able to talk out straight with you about it, but maybe in time. She knows that I'm talking to you. She tries to hide her jealousy about it, but it doesn't work well. I haven't told her that we only email a little. It keeps her guessing. Lol. One thing that we don't have to worry about is that she won't tell anyone that you and I are talking to each other. She has some notoriety too, so she knows how to behave and keep things to herself. I made a chopped up video of me singing Open Arms by Journey while driving in my truck the other day because she likes 80s music. Talk about some hard notes to hit. I could hear where I got off key and it still bugs me now, but regardless of how hard it was, I got it done for her. It's hard to understand how a woman as beautiful as you hasn't been snatched up already.
How do you know she's jealous? Do you sing frequently?
Because she gets upset with me and makes smart-ass remarks. It's cute and funny, lol. And yes, I sing a lot. You never seen my YouTube channel I made about 5 years ago? Actually, I think it's been longer than 5 years ago. I can send you little clips that I told you about if you want, but I don't know how they'll come out through email. I send them to her through text.
What kind of remarks? I haven't seen a channel like that.
She has a guy friend that she met on the internet that she hangs out with along with a group of friends, and I'm irritated by it. And she's known that I don't like it, but she still does it. I've never talked to any other woman since her, and I started now, so if I say something that is upsetting or irritating me, she'll say, why don't you tell Casey so she can make you feel better? Lol. Maybe YouTube took it off because I haven't done anything with it in years. If I send you these clips of me singing Open Arms, I need you to make 2 promises to me. 1, that you don't share them with anyone. And 2, that you don't make fun of me because I am like literally working my ass off to hit the note and really being myself, lol.
You're irritated she hangs out with her friends? And you can send them if you want.
Not irritated she hangs out with all her friends. Just one that doesn't understand her telling him she doesn't want him. And there's about 10 of them to send. When I do this for her, I will have to only do about 10 seconds at a time or it messes up when she sees them. I'll try to fit them all on in one email. It won't let me send them all in one email, and some of them are too big to send, so I just sent one. Maybe someday we can exchange phone numbers, then I'll be able to send them through text. They wouldn't come out good for her through email, and we had the same problem with the file size being too big to attach to email. It queued the video I tried to send to you, so I don't know or when you will get it. Good morning. I sent 2 and it no longer says queued. It says sending. It started sending around 2 this morning, so I have no idea when it'll actually be sent. You can give your number when you feel like you're ready to, but I am begging you not to let anyone have my number, including Chris Hansen. I'm back to wondering if her and I should be together. Ugh. So frustrating.
Oh no, what happened?
Hi. I'm really confused about her and not knowing how to react or what I should do. It's so much to type to be able to fill you in on everything. She's 25 years old, so I find myself wondering if she's mature enough, and other times finding things about her that are very mature. The whole backstory is so messed up, Casey, you wouldn't even believe it. She doesn't think that she's wrong about anything ever. She's had a habit of putting her friends right in the middle of us and in the way. It's so frustrating. I'm watching the news right now. Are you getting wet with the rest of California? Ugh. I started to type a lot to you, but it's woohoo too much to type, lol. Let me ask you something. Do you think it's a good idea to go on the internet and meet other guys when you're dating someone?
Well, she is 25. She's young, and it is a common thing to meet friends online nowadays.
Oh, how I wish you knew the whole story, lol. Is it common to invite those friends to go to your town to meet you, then that friend never leave? How am I supposed to feel knowing that he's interested in her, but she's not interested in him, but invites him to hang out all the time with her and the rest of her friends? Am I in the wrong being upset about it?
I don't know.
Girl, you have some short responses, lol. I have a female friend that has been writing me letters and wants to meet me. She knows me from all the online crap revolving around me. She has always been nice, and will put her phone number on the letters for me to call her. So a couple of weeks ago I called her because the girl I've been talking about was acting like I should like her inviting that guy to visit her. She wanted to come visit me, so I told her she could. She's coming in November and going to spend Thanksgiving. I told him, okay. The woman I've been telling you about, her name is Jamie. Now, I told Jamie about her coming, and she acted upset, but I didn't want her to be upset, so I told her that the woman that is coming to visit me is 62 years old. Which she is, but this woman is only staying for 6 days, then going home. And I've told her about Jamie, and I told Jamie that I told her about Jamie. Did you follow that? The whole lol.
So you are doing the same thing you don't want your girlfriend doing?
Ha! I just had a thought. Can you imagine how much different her reaction will be if I told her there was you coming to visit me? Lol. I wouldn't do that though. That would be mean. Technically, she's not my girlfriend. She wanted me to keep that straight. She used to be my girlfriend, then some stuff happened that made me mad. That guy she invited to meet up being one of those things, and I changed my number, so she couldn't get a hold of me. About 6 months later, I got a letter in the mail from her, with a number on it, and I missed her, so I called her. That brings us to now, and I guess no matter what I say, I would be trying to justify my allowing this lady to come visit me. Damn, girl, you were good at making me see that one. We were quite literally standing on the edge of goodbye. But Then I said a couple more things and she responded, and we just might be able to make this work. If it doesn't work out this time, then it's not likely that we'll go any further. And as much as she said she isn't jealous about my friend coming to visit me, it showed too much that she is. But I'm going to try to set my friend up with my brother. They're closer in age than I am anyway.
How does it show that she is? Why were you almost done?
She had a lot of concentration on my friend coming here, even asking where she was going to sleep. I told her she had nothing to worry about because I can't be with anyone else when I'm in love with someone. I'm just not built that way. She tries to tell me that she's not jealous or upset, but it's too obvious that she is. And I think that's okay because her and I have a lot of feelings and time invested in each other. And as for why we were almost done, this might be the part that it will be hard for you to understand. Her and I have not been face to face with each other yet. We've only had an over the phone relationship because of COVID. She said she had a ticket to come see me in December, but we had just started talking again after 6 months of not talking, so I was really confused about things because of things that had happened before I changed my number. She asked me if I wanted her to cancel our flight, and I said yes without thinking as much about it as I should have. I got to think about it more overnight, and the next day I decided I wanted her to come. So I told her, and she said she had cancelled the flight already. I told her to rebook it, but to my knowledge, she still hasn't rebooked it. Last night, we were at the point in our conversation that I asked her if she's going to come see me. She said no. So I told her that I didn't have any reason to be on the phone, then I hung up. A short while after that, I texted some things to her that she responded back about, and we still have some talking to do, but her big problem last night was my friend coming to visit me. But I told her of something that made her feel better about it, and as of right now, I don't believe we're going to end it. I'll have to see the way she acts today or tonight when we talk. It's not looking good. It's over between us. She's too afraid to leave her friends, and I'm just woohoo tired of fighting with her about it. It sucks. She's always put her friends before a relationship, and I was always upset about it. But it didn't matter to her how I felt. It's upsetting. I feel like I've wasted 1.5 years of my feelings on someone that became a robot to her friends.
Why would she need to leave her friends? I thought you said you weren't together.
She can't even leave her friends to come see me by herself after we spent 1.5 years together. She can't do anything without her friends' approval. She lives with 2 of them and she had planned on moving here before to be with me, but she wanted to move her male friend in with us too. It's warped in my opinion. She doesn't care if her male friend sees her naked or not, and never really cared how I felt about it. Her male friend just seems to sponge off her, and she says that he works for her. They both acted upset at my request of making boundaries between them. I've had enough of her bizarre behavior. I like when others have respect for 2 people in a relationship, and there's just never been any there no matter how many times I talk to her about it. We've been mouthing off to each other this morning through text about the things the other has done wrong. I would always take responsibility for the things that I did wrong when she would point it out, but she would never take responsibility for her actions when I would point them out to her. It's been stressful at times, and at times it's been good. It just bothers me so much, because it could have been so much better if she would have just created boundaries with her friends. I spent 2 months trying to get her to send me her photo ID. You see how long it took you to send me yours. This friend of mine had no problem with sending me hers. Some things just never made sense to me with her behavior.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and she doesn't see anything wrong with it. In her mind, it's all me. Just think, Casey. Now that I won't be talking to her much, I'll have more time to email with you, lol. This sucks. Thinking about her and what could have been has made me pretty sad. This stuff is never easy. Ugh. I just got a call from a job that I never applied for. The pay and benefits are extremely good too. A bit dangerous, but it wouldn't be the first dangerous job I've had. Good morning, Casey.
Hello.
How are you this morning? Do you dance for a living?
Yes, it's a source of income.
I watched one of your dance videos about 5 years ago. You were dancing with a group of other dancers. I barely recognized you because your hair was really curly. I think it was on YouTube. I thought you were really, really good. I know it takes a lot of coordination and hard work. I used to love to watch Cynthia Roach. She was awesome too. I think I've always been awed by people that can dance because I can't. I love the movie Dirty Dancing too, and Saturday Night Fever. I've never been to a live performance though. I'd like to go someday though. It's so cool. I'm in the process right now of emailing back and forth with this truck driving company, negotiating pay. Another one made me a really good offer too, so I'm going to see how much of a good offer this one I'm negotiating with can give me. Do you get many action jobs, or did the pandemic put a big slowdown on that? I just got a couple pics of Sue, my friend that's coming to visit me. Want to see him? I think I might fix her up with one of my brothers. He'll be 57 in February, and she's 62. I think they might make a good couple.
Well, I guess, if you want to show me.
Okay. Give me about 3 minutes. I'm outside right now. This is my brother Roy that I think I'll set Sue up with. He was taking a break in this picture when he was helping me tear down house this summer.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't you think they would make a good couple?
I don't know them.
That's true. Those are my pets. The 3 pics I sent you. The black lab is Roscoe. The brindle color one is Sadie. And the cat is Minnie. Do you have any pets? No. I'll find out if I have one of the jobs tomorrow morning. If I get it, I'll start on Monday. I'm psyched about it.
Cool. Yes, I do. Isn't it called Brindle?
That's what I meant to say. I just spelled it wrong. Don't pick on me, lol. What do you have for pets? I guess you don't want to tell me that. Secretive lady, lol. Was you able to see those 2 videos alright that I sent you of me singing in my truck? I'm surprised that Jamie hasn't texted or called me today. The day's not over yet, though. I'm not going to respond if she does. I've had all of that I can handle. I was just doing some thinking, and I'm wondering if you might be interested in having another source of income that would be residual, and you could do it from home. If you're interested in letting me know, and I'll tell you about it. I just got off the phone with Sue, my friend that's coming to visit. She's offering me fixing up with brother Roy. Jeez, am I a cupid or what? Good morning.
I hope you didn't share my ID with anyone.
No, I didn't. You and I are quite different than anyone else. Like I said before, if anyone knew we were talking to each other, the tabloids would have a field day. Have no worries with me. I'm extra tired tonight, so I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Good night.
Why did you send me that?
Good morning. I don't really have an answer for you for that question. I guess because I was thinking about her and looking at a picture and remembering the good things about her, and because I had been talking to you about her, I felt like sharing her picture with you. Some parts of me are really proud of what she used to be. Unfortunately, the other parts of me are really disappointed in the way she turned out. Anyway, on to a better subject. Do you do anything for Halloween, like dress up and go to parties or decorate your house or anything? I don't. The only holiday that I do any decorating for is Christmas. I love Christmas. My brother Roy and my friend talked on the phone for the first time last night. They talked for 2.5 hours. Roy called me after and told me that they went really well. My friend Sue texted me that it went well, but I fell asleep in the middle of texting her back. She'll tell me more about it today. I'm excited for the 2 of them, because I think they'll make a really good couple. And I think she can help Roy to straighten himself back out. Damn, I just seemed to open right up to you for some reason. What's up with that? I'm sorry I sent you a picture. That might have been inappropriate.
I don't like Christmas. It's my least favorite holiday. Can you delete my ID picture I sent you? I am worried now, and I should not have sent that to a stranger.
I kind of feel like I should explain something to you so you will understand why I needed to see your ID. A few years ago, someone catfished me under the pretense of being you. I had an over-the-phone relationship with her for almost a year before I found out she was not you. These people online that are obsessed with me have done some strange things just to have some type of contact with me so they could record me and put it on the internet. So you can believe me when I say that my worries about us talking is just as great as yours. Bah, you showed me your ID, and that helped me to be able to talk to you. I'm in a dilemma. I'm trying to figure out if I should build a new house on my land that I own now, or if I should sell this place and buy a house somewhere else. Yes, I can delete it. Please don't worry. Besides, if you would have not sent that, I would have been too skeptical to talk to you. For some strange reason, you don't feel like a stranger to me, and that may be because of the way we first met and the things I've gone through in the years since. I guess that would explain why I feel easy opening up to you. I don't want you to worry about anything with me. Over time, I'm hoping you'll realize that you can trust me. I'm afraid to ask you why you don't like Christmas, because I don't want to have to bring up anything that was bad that may have happened. So if you ever feel like you want to tell me, I'll leave it up to you. By the way, I just deleted your picture. Maybe in the future you'll trust me enough to send other pictures of you. I hope. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you that if I wanted to show you to anyone, I could have done it long before we started talking. I have you on the DVDs from when the show happened. They had to give me a copy of everything. So like I said, you've nothing to worry about me. I have a question to ask you. You haven't kept any contact with anyone from Perverted Justice, have you?
I don't know anyone from Perverted Justice on a personal level. I only volunteered for them a few times and donated to them.
Your mouth would drop open at the information I have on them. You can let me know if you want to see it. That makes me feel so much better knowing that you don't have anything to do with them. I think they're actually the main people that are so obsessed with me online because they know I have a lot of information about them.
Information about what?
Want to send you the information I have on them? I can send some right now and then the rest tomorrow. It's information they have never wanted people to see. The information won't be in any specific order. I'll even send you information on the sting in Texas where the prosecutor killed himself.
Sure, you can send me the information.
Prepare yourself. Some of the stuff you're going to read will probably upset you, because it's not what you have expected.
Wow, I can't believe that guy was a prosecutor and was still caught doing stuff like that. That is scary. I'm glad he's dead.
It doesn't hurt my feelings that he's dead either, but at the same time we do live in the United States, and we have a constitution for a reason. There have been people that have been executed just to find out later that they were innocent. Wait until you continue to read through all the stuff I'm about to send you. Not everything is as it appeared, or was made to appear.
He wasn't innocent, though, so he deserved it.
The next set is queued, so I'm waiting for it to send. Tell me when you have done reading what I sent to you, and if the next set hasn't sent by then, I'll resend it one at a time.
I already read what you sent me.
No, he definitely wasn't innocent, but just like you see what the court says, he still had rights. And the way it all played out was not right. You'll see more and more what I mean with the more you read. I'm going to have to send them one at a time, I think.
He did have rights and he could have went to court, but he chose to kill himself instead of spending the rest of his life in prison because he knew what he did was going to ruin his life and career. I don't feel bad about anything that happened to him.
I agree, and I don't feel bad for him either. Anyway, I don't want to debate it. He was a piece of shit, but those were things about the whole thing that was messed up. Think it's important for you to know, just for a forewarning, that there is really a lot of things that you're going to learn that you never knew. I need to take more pics to send you more. How long do you want to read tonight? Let me know when you're caught up, then I'll take pics of the next one and send it, and that will give you a break. The next one starts with a lawsuit against Perverted Justice.
Where is the evidence? Other than the prosecutor stuff, in which I believe he deserved everything that happened to him, the other pages are just printouts of articles accusing them of things without providing any real proof. I'm just keeping an open mind.
I don't know all of what you because I haven't read it in a long time, so I'm just taking pics and sending it to you, but if you've read the part yet about Perverted Justice going against court orders to hand over evidence to computers so they could be examined, then when the authorities go to finally get the computers, they have all happened to crash, that alone tells everything. There's a lot more for you to read, and you'll see that there was not much that was read about their behavior. Do you want to read more tonight, or do you want to wait until tomorrow?
But that was just from an article. There isn't any proof of any of that actually happening. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it holds much weight. Whatever went on behind the scenes doesn't really matter to me much since it is over now. I still think they provided a good service to the community.
The one that had the information was a volunteer for perverted justice. Did you want to read more tonight, or save it for tomorrow?
I only want to read the stuff that has the actual evidence.
You say you're keeping an open mind, but it seems like you don't want to believe that they did anything wrong. Did you know they had child porn on their computers? Or that Von Erck did some weird dating thing on some site that I can't remember the name of, but that he tried to convince the mother to let their daughter get involved? The mother put that on her comment section of her profile. You want to read only stuff with evidence, but when it comes from someone from inside perverted justice, it's pretty much proof considering there's no other way someone could find out so much information. And all that I show you is what I have. Some is from court staff, some is from corrupted justice, but they could have provided a good service if it was someone that actually believed in what they were doing. Von Erck did not. He said it himself that he didn't like kids. He just liked attention, and wanted people to work his way, or he would throw a fit. $100,000 per episode. It's a hell of an incentive to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Did you know that Xavier Von Erck's real name is Philip Eade? If it's okay, I'm going to wait to send more to you tomorrow. Okay?
I say keep an open mind, meaning I won't judge them, or anyone for that matter, without evidence or proof of wrongdoing. I'm not saying they didn't do anything wrong or that they did anything wrong. What you provided were just articles accusing them of things, but no actual evidence proving that is what happened. Shouldn't that be how things work? People could say anything, but that doesn't mean it's fact. You can't charge someone for stealing just because someone said that they did. You need evidence of a crime. I think that is fair and reasonable. That is okay. I don't need to see anything else.
You're very right, and that's very true. I also know that I don't like him, because of the things I know about him, plus him and his cronies sent me stupid stuff in the mail. And we have a 10-mile yard sale every year here on my road, and it's a big one at my house, because my family also sets up tables to sell stuff. Those thousands of people that go through in 2 days' time, including out-of-staters. I think it was Von Erck that was here at my house at the yard sale this year. I've never seen him in person. Have you? Here's more call papers for you.
Why do you have all these papers?
I had 5 years of incarceration. I'm not known for sitting on my butt when something feels off. What I did was so wrong, and I take responsibility for that and condemn myself for it every day, but I won't let it define me. If things hadn't happened the way they did, and it was only law enforcement involved, I would have just sucked it up and did my time and not looked into anything. But it didn't happen that way, and the things they were doing when they arrested me were just too far out of line. Then I was in jail for 18 months before being moved to prison. During that time, my mom found some things, and I started doing my own research. The sheriff that arrested me was the same one that transported me from the jail to the first prison I was at. He recognized me and we talked a little. He told me that if he knew that NBC was going to be there, he would never agree to work that night. That convinced me to dig more. I had so many of my civil rights violated, it was pitiful. And NBC was giving directions to the cops, even on where to stand me so they could get the good shot. And that wasn't the only thing that they did. But I'll save more for tomorrow if you want to know about it, but right now my eyes are starting to close. Good night. Sorry for being so tired right now. Oh yeah, I think I gave a long answer, so a short one would be because they were a part of my research and legal work on my case. That's just a small amount. I had 2 more boxes that I burned. Good night. Good morning. I think I could have used another hour or 2 of sleep, but once I'm awake, it's not likely I can get back to sleep, so guess I'm up for the day. What kind of music do you like? I'm singing and playing my guitar right now. I'm done playing guitar and singing. It's been a while since I played my guitar, so my fingertips are hurting.
I like hip-hop because it is what I like dancing to. I looked at all the documents you sent me, and I don't know. I'm just not buying it. It's all accusations with no proof. Either way, I still enjoyed my time volunteering for them, and they provided the platform that launched my acting career. So I'm grateful for that.
I had a lot more stuff on them, but those 2 boxes I burned, that's where I had most of it. I just got tired of it eating at me and wanted to move forward. Unfortunately, they don't, and they are the ones that continue the online crap about me and continue sending me stupid things in the mail. And you certainly didn't need them to launch your acting career. In my opinion, you would have gone further without them. But I've had some admiration for you for a long time, so that may make me a little prejudiced too. Do you like any country music? 80s pop and country is what I like. I respect all types of music though, 'cause it's the words behind them that make the song. Did you know that most people thought you was 19 when you did that show? Including me.
No, I don't like country music at all, or 80s pop. I like the new stuff like Cardi B, Lil Wayne, and DaBaby. The show definitely helped boost my career and got me more acting jobs. I still get recognized for my time on the show. It's so great. People get so excited when they see me at the store and stuff. What do you mean you've admired me? Oh no, who is most people? I thought I was a convincing little girl. I look younger than I am.
Before I wander too far away from the perverted justice subject, I should probably add that I'm a firm believer of not everything is as it seems. I don't know if they have it now or not, but they used to have another site named evilvigilantes.com too. And that night, regardless of what I said in my chat log, I had planned on going out to my favorite karaoke club with my friends. It was my birthday, and they were going to buy me drinks all night. It was at the very last minute that I got pathetic and went to the Sting House. What I would give to go back in time and redo so many things differently. I've never heard of DaBaby. I've heard of the other two though. I'm amazed that you don't like today's country. You look like the type of person that would like today's country. And you do look younger than what you are. I do too. Awesome, isn't it? Lol. But the way that you hold yourself, your intelligence shows in your eyes. And that's just a really hard thing to hide because it's, how do I explain this? It's easy to see you trying to read a person. That's something the more mature person does, so it's hard to hide it. And you don't like any country music or pop then, I guess. It's a bad idea for me to ever sing to you, lol. Oh yeah, I forgot to answer one of your questions. I seen you dancing some years back, and it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be able to dance as well as you do.
That is really weird. You haven't even met me, so I don't know how you think you know those things about me.
Casey, are you forgetting that I sat in the chair across from you at the Sting House? As for your dancing, I already told you about seeing you on a YouTube video I watched about 5 years ago with a group of other dancers, and I barely recognized you because you had curly hair. Does it still sound weird? Lol.
You think you can tell all that about me because you sat across from me for 5 minutes 14 years ago? Still seems pretty weird. I was playing a character.
It was 5 minutes for you. You have no idea how many times I had to replay that whole thing over and over and over in my head, and then again from the video. You did a good job acting, but my head was so messed up at the time that I couldn't see past my nose. The more I played it over in my head, the more I realized the things I should have been able to see long before I went to the house. I was not even close to my right frame of mind. So whatever you do, don't take any offense to what I've said. It was not meant to be offensive. I'm going to bed. Thinking about that whole thing is just really a depressing thing for me, and it really sucks that is the way you first met me. If you don't mind from now on, I would like to steer away from anything about that show and get to know each other for who we are now. Please. Good morning, beautiful lady. I'll find out today if I got the job I interviewed for on Saturday. Keep your fingers crossed for me.
Okay.
Somebody sent me something that weighs 36.2 pounds. It doesn't say who sent it, but it's from Amazon. People are freaking nuts.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, it is. I think it's funny too. Why would anybody send anything to someone they don't even know? Nuts. It must have cost a lot to send it too.
Well, what is it?
Someone sent me an 11-pound bag of dog food and a box full of dog toys for my dogs a few months ago. It's so odd. I don't know yet. It is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. I got their message in my email that it's coming by UPS. I'm still not 100% positive that I have that job yet, but it's looking really, really good.
Good for you.
You've been so quiet, I didn't think you were still around.
What do you mean?
I was only kidding. I haven't said much, so it would be kind of hard for you to respond if I haven't said much myself. Have you ever been to Maine?
Yes, I've been there once. It's very cold.
It's only cold in the winter. The summertime is hot and nice. What did you do when you were here?
I went snowboarding.
That's the only thing you did? You missed out on snowmobiling? And so many things in the summer?
Yes, I was only there for a week. Don't you live in Bowling Green?
Ah, not hardly, lol. You really haven't caught up on anything about me, have you? Wow. I truly am amazed. You know, if you dial *67, then my number you would be able to call me, and it would come up as restricted. I wouldn't know your number. Just a thought for you to ponder, lol. I live in Maine. I was living in Nashville when the sting happened.
Why would I have caught up on you? To be honest, I totally forgot you even existed.
Believe it or not, it's a relief to me for you to say that. So many people have gotten obsessed with me, it's weird. It's like this UPS delivery tomorrow. I don't understand anything about the way people are behaving to me. Some good and some bad, but it seems like they all want to see me so they can have a picture and put it up on YouTube or for whatever other reason they have. It's just weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, which one of us spelled the word weird wrong? Lol.
You're spelling it wrong.
Are you sure? I before E except after C. Does that rule apply in that word? Lol.
Yes, I'm sure.
I just looked it up on your eat. No wonder I didn't win the spelling bee when I was in school. Guess I should have paid attention instead of passing notes, lol. I'm going to sleep now, I guess. Good night. Good morning, beautiful lady.
Haha, good morning.
I'm missing something. What's the ha-ha for? Lol.
Well, because you have only seen my driver's license photo. How do you know I'm beautiful?
You were beautiful when I saw you in person. You're beautiful in your driver's license photo. I can't imagine there's much of change between then and now. Come out here and see me in person, then I can verify my statement. Lol. Good morning, beautiful lady. You didn't respond to my last email. Hope I didn't scare you with my response to your email. I was only being playful. Lol. Although seeing you in person certainly wouldn't hurt my feelings. Lol.
Good morning. No, I'm just a very busy person and don't read all my emails.
Well, you shouldn't skip over mine. Mine are important. Plus, I'm a good-looking guy that calls you beautiful lady. Lol.
Thanks, that is very kind of you to say.
You're welcome. And regardless of my ignorance in the past, I've been known to be a kind person and fun. Had to add that in there. Lol.
What do you like to do for fun?
Singing, skiing, snowmobiling, hiking, camping. Pretty much anything outdoors that I can do with someone else. I like some indoor stuff too, like bowling and movies, volleyball. I love my dogs. I love taking Roscoe to do things, but it constricts me from doing things with Roscoe because Sadie is so skittish, and Roscoe is her security blanket. What do you like to do for fun?
I like yoga, meditation, skateboarding, dancing, fitness, cooking, and going for drinks with friends on the weekends. I hate dogs, haha. I cannot stand being around them.
Damn, kinda like saying he and you're saying haw. I love Christmas, you don't. I love dogs, you don't. A match meant to be, lol.
Yes, haha, it appears we have nothing in common.
You know what the strange thing is? The statistics say that those who have the least in common are usually the best fit to be together. Damn, are we winning here or what? Lol.
Oh, really? Where did you see that statistic?
I've actually read that in a few different places and heard it on the evening news, and I'm betting you've heard it before too. You know the saying, opposites attract, lol.
Oh, wow, I thought that was just a thing people said. I didn't know it was true.
I've had a lot of friends that I thought would never last a month with the new significant other that ended up still being together 20 plus years later. So yeah, I think it works. I think the reason that it works is because it constantly brings something new to the other. That when you're with someone that you have a lot in common with, you might as well be married to yourself because it becomes the same old, same old. Kinda makes sense? So what do you say? Wanna move out here and get married, have 10 kids, and see how we do in the rocking chair in 40 years? Lol.
Oh gosh, 10 kids? I don't want any kids. I don't even know what you look like.
I don't want 10 kids either, lol. You mean all this time we've been talking you haven't looked up to see what I look like? Apparently those couple of videos that I sent you last week, or maybe it was the week before, were never viewed. Lol.
No, I forgot to watch them, but that is okay. I don't want dogs, and I don't like the cold anyways.
Okay. I just took a picture of myself. So you send me a picture of you, and I'll send mine to you, lol.
Haha, no. I wasn't asking for a picture. I was just saying I don't know what you look like.
I'm still shocked that you don't know me, especially with all the crap on YouTube. Did you notice that I was scared to send you a picture? That's why I asked you for a picture first, lol.
No, I didn't notice. Why would I look you up on YouTube? You aren't like a celebrity or something. You don't need to send me a picture. I was just saying I'm not going to marry and have kids with a stranger.
I do hope you know that I was joking about that, lol. Look my channel up on YouTube, if it's still there. You said you remember me before, but I don't quite think you do. But I think you'll remember me better after you see me. Casey, do you remember my name, lol?
I looked it up, but a lot of different things about you pop up. Oh well, it's not that important.
You didn't find my channel? I sent you a picture. Remember me now?
Yes, I remember you now. I couldn't find your channel, so maybe it's gone.
Yeah, I hope it is. So how old do you think I am?
Well, you gave me a hint by saying you look younger than you really are, so I'm going to guess 56 or 57?
Casey, are you smoking something there in California? Maybe the song's a little thick today? I have seriously never had anyone tell me that I look that old, lol. I think you need to take a nap and then look again, then take another guess, lol.
No, I didn't say you look that old. I'm saying that is what I think your real age is. You look around 52, maybe 53 years old, and you said you look young for your age, so I would guess by looking at you that you are probably late 50s.
Your guess is still terrible, lol. People usually tell me that I look around 44 or 45, but they also see me in person. You'll have to come out and go skiing and snowmobiling with me. That's a good excuse for you to see me in person, lol. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, lol. I just turned 51.
Okay, so you are 51, and based off your picture, I guess 57 or 58. That isn't a terrible guess, it's almost right on the money. I'm so good.
That's terrible, lol. People usually tell me 44 or 45. You're way off what I was expecting you to say. Now you have to see me in person to make it read, lol. By the way, I sent you a picture, so I think you should send me one to make it even, lol.
You look your age. There isn't anything wrong with that. Or maybe it's because of the light you took the picture in is making your hair look gray, and because you aren't smiling with your teeth, so that's why you look a bit older in that picture.
I still think you should see me in person. And send me a picture, lol.
Well, are you going to California soon?
Not likely. I'm quite sure probation would frown on it. The mouths would drop if they knew I would be going out there to see you, considering the role you played in The Sting, lol. Would you like to come to Maine for a vacation? And to send me a picture of you? Bruh. You notice I'm not getting away from that question just because you're ignoring it, lol.
Oh, you're still on probation? How much longer?
I'm sitting on my bed right now, filling out this thing for a background check for another job I'm hoping to get. $33.50 per hour with all the incentives. This thing is a pain in the ass.
Wow, good for you.
You won't believe what they gave me. Lifetime supervised release probation. But my lawyer that I had told me that if I finished the sex offender treatment class, I can take it to court and get off probation. They still have me in that class and can't even give me a reason why they have me in there, so I got a paid lawyer. The free lawyers don't do anything, but hand you over to the government. You know,
Barry.
Is my phone number. If you'd like to call and talk to me on the phone, you can dial *67 before my number, and it will bring your number up as private, unless you're too shy to talk to me. Lol. You know what the messed up thing is about my sentence? Is that charge is the only thing I have on my record except a DUI in 2006.
Well, it's a pretty big charge, so I guess I understand why they take it so seriously.
Yeah, there are just some things that don't make sense though. I don't want to talk about that though. Sorry it took so long to get back to you. I had a phone call I had to pay attention to. You didn't fall asleep, did you?
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have to talk about that. I didn't fall asleep, it's only 9 p.m. here. What's the job you were talking about?
No, the job might have been a little easier, lol. Chris sent me an email I see when I was scrolling for our email. I asked him before for a copy of his ID too, because of all the people that have tried to screw with me. He said he would send it or FaceTime whatever would make me feel better. I don't FaceTime because I can't on this thing. I don't think, lol. If I could, then I wouldn't FaceTime with a guy anyway.
Oh, you were on the phone with Chris?
No, although that might have been easier too, lol. I haven't replied to him yet, but I'll tell him that his ID will be good enough. I get really nervous sometimes because it's hard to know someone's true intentions. Those idiots in that stupid church at God has made me try to be as cautious as I can with who I talk to. I enjoy talking to you. For some reason, Chris thought I might have called him. In order to do that, I would have to have his phone number, and I don't have it. I don't know how he would think that I have it.
Oh, okay, lol. I can't tell if you want to tell me what it was about or not.
My phone call? Not really, lol. If you were talking on the phone, I might, but on here, no, lol. It's a little humorous in one way, but in another way it isn't, lol. It's very hard to explain. Anyway, do you have certain days and hours that you work? And is there a way that we can start another set of emails with each other? This one is taking a long time to load when you send me a new message.
What do you mean? Like a new email address? Mine loads fine.
I mean like this, lol. Took me a minute to remember how to do it because I'm used to hitting the return arrow. I'm a little nervous about telling Chris to just send his ID. I want to make sure that it's him, and have that security of knowing it's him, but I don't want him to feel like that's a free pass to start asking me questions. I've never wanted to be known in the way it turned out. Now I have a hard time being able to do all the good things I want to do because those idiots on YouTube. It sucks. Anyway, again, lol. I want to know more about you. What's your favorite color? Food? Do you like to ice skate? Or rollerblade?
My favorite color is yellow, my favorite food is sushi, and I don't like to ice skate or rollerblade. I really like to skateboard.
My favorite color is blue. My favorite food is my mom's homemade chicken pie. And I used to skateboard when I was a kid, but I haven't in a long time. So I'm sure I would look like a dork on a skateboard now. I have not skated or roller skated in years either. I love having bonfires, especially at night. The heat on my face from it is a stress release. Do you like fishing? Actually, now that I've thought about it, I don't see why I can't tell you what the phone call was. Me and you talking has made a specific someone concerned. Lol.
Oh well, I don't want to make anyone concerned. Why are they concerned?
Don't worry about making her concerned. She's done her share of making me concerned. Maybe if you come out and go skiing, I'll try skateboarding, lol. I love netting for smells and hooligans. Although I haven't done that in years either. I spent a lot of time the last few years helping my aunt do things because her husband died, and doing extra things for my mom, because she's older now, and she's had a tough life, and has remained strong and kept all of us kids together, all the years growing up, pretty much on her own. Do you have any brothers or sisters? And she's concerned that I might flirt with you, and you and I might like each other. Lol. I think it's supposed to be alright for her to hang out with other guys, and text and talk to them, but when I talk to a beautiful woman, it's not something that makes her happy, even though she stated time after time in the last few weeks that we're not together. Kind of an odd rule, don't you think? Lol. Did you fall asleep? Good morning, beautiful lady.
Yes, I fell asleep. I thought you said it was over between you and your girlfriend. I don't want to cause problems for her.
She's been telling me for weeks that we're not together. We've broken up so many times, but this time has been longer and more complicated. I do still have a lot of feelings for her, but I'm tired of her not coming up, among other things, that she makes more difficult than it should be. She have never asked me to get back together last night, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm not doing anything wrong. Besides, I enjoy talking to you. This has just been a long time coming, I think, and I'm just gonna go with the flow. But, for your knowledge, I have always thought you are completely beautiful, and I'm happy I get the chance to tell you that. I finally got my background check filled out. I just finished it a short while ago. I got stuck on it twice, but it was both technical reasons on their part. Do you have to work today?
Yes, I teach a yoga class.
You in a yoga outfit? Where do I sign up? Lol. I'm eating some lunch right now, then have to move some things around to get them out of the weather for the winter. Then see how much more I can get done before dark, which probably won't be much considering it gets dark around 4:30 or 5 now. It's going to be nice out tomorrow though, so I'll get a lot done tomorrow. How long is each yoga class?
Oh nice, what's for lunch? Each class is about an hour, and I teach maybe 3 to 4 a day on top of dance classes while I look for more acting work.
Chicken breast with oops, too much ranch, and a glass of milk. Want a bite? I'll share it with you. How many students do you have in each class?
Looks good. How did you cook it? I don't like ranch. Just depends on how many people sign up. Could be 5 or it could be 25 people.
I cooked it in my toaster oven for 1 hour. What if I signed up and just wanted to sit down and watch you? Lol.
You would probably get kicked out of the studio by a manager.
Can I be in the front row directly in front of you? Lol.
Well, it depends on who gets to class first and where everyone chooses to sit. I don't do assigned seating or anything like that.
If I go there with you, will I be the first one there?
Usually people are waiting outside when I get there. Do you do yoga?
No, but if it means I would get to see you in a yoga outfit, I would start and not miss a class. Lol. As a matter of fact, I'll put a reserve sign in the seat right in front of you. I like to meditate. I don't do it as often as I should, but when I'm able to take the time to do it, I really let myself go, and I feel so much better after. I'm betting that I would enjoy yoga, but I won't go to it without someone there that I know. I forgot to tell you that I emailed Chris back this morning and told him that just a copy of his photo ID is all I need to make sure it's him, and that it wasn't me that called him, because I don't have his number. I hope he didn't take that for some hint that I wanted his number. I have to do this drug screen in the morning for the job. So far it's looking good. I know I'll pass the drug screen, but I just need to wait to hear what they say about the background check. That was easily the juiciest, best steak I've ever had. I only ate one of those 3 pieces though. I'm quite positive how I have the job now. I just talked to Mark, the recruiter, and he said he checked with his connection in Connecticut, and they only have to go back 2 years unless you committed a murder. He said they've already set up training in Rooch and Trox, so it's looking really good now. I'm going to sleep now. Hope you had a good day today. Good night, beautiful lady. Good morning, beautiful lady. I got my drug screen done. It's just a matter of waiting for them.
Nice, I hope it works out for you.
Me too. I've been paying close attention for your email, lol. Do you have a busy day today?
Not really.
I'm arguing with Jamie through text right now. She's telling me that it might or might not be a date that she's going on tonight. She's not being smart. Good. Want to spend the emailing with me again?
Isn't she your ex? Maybe she wants to get back out there and meet a new guy.
She is my ex, but we're half in and half out, and she continues to find an excuse to stay there with her friends. And she was concerned about me and you talking, but she turns around and does this possible date thing with some guy. She has every right in the world to be concerned about you and me because there's a lot to be concerned about. I've liked you for a long time, but she doesn't know that. So her playing this possible date thing with this other guy is not a good idea on her part. She was meeting new guys when her and I were together before. I was supposed to be alright with that, but if I talk to another woman, then that's not okay in her eyes. I'm done texting with her now. We are only pissing each other off. How did your day go yesterday?
How have you liked me for a long time? We don't know each other and you have never met me.
I saw more than just you dancing that time I told you about. I saw you in some interview that you did after the show, and your hair was so straight my jaw hit the floor, so yeah. I've liked you a long, long time. You are very much a threat to anyone that likes me, lol. Sorry I took long to reply. My probation officer just called me.
But how can you like me if we haven't met and we don't know each other?
Okay, maybe I should rephrase it. I've been very attracted to you for a long time, and so far I enjoy our conversations. Did I do better with that explanation? Lol. I just got an email that the people doing my background check are having a problem getting a hold of 3 references. So I'm trying to get a hold of these places to get an email addresses, and to make sure the phone numbers are correct. It's a pain. Did my telling you that I've had the hots for you for a long time scare you? Lol.
No, I was doing yoga.
In your yoga outfit? You know, if you have the urge to send me a picture, I promise I won't be upset, lol. One of my references that I've gave this place that's doing my background check was bought out by another company, so they don't even have my record of working there even though the name of the company stated the same. It makes it a little difficult to use that company now. So, if I were to seriously invite you out here to meet me, what would your response be?
My response would be that we don't know each other. Are you serious?
Yes, but I didn't mean right off soon. We can take some time to get to know each other, and then maybe around February or March come out and meet me. I'll say February or March because that's the way we can go skiing together. We can go snowmobiling too. And I can take you on the ice in my track and let you drive. We can do some whooped on the ice, lol. It's fun. And I can show you how Maine winters might be cold, but they're enjoyable. And beautiful too. Especially when it's a fresh snow. What do you say? Wanna come and build a snowman with me? Lol. I have to pay more attention when I type. This autocorrect keeps messing up my words. That's supposed to mean whoopies, not whooped.
I got a few questions. What are whoopies? Where do you like to go skiing? Do you own a snowmobile? And are there any cute wineries or breweries to get drinks at? Can't have a vacation without trying fancy drinks. I think we are a little too old to build snowmen, haha.
Unfortunately, I can't drink alcohol because of my probation, but we can discuss that on the phone whenever you get the nerve to call me, lol. Whoopies are the same thing as doing donuts, only a lot more fun because it's on ice, and there's no quick stopping, like there is on pavement or dirt. So fun. I don't have a snowmobile right now, but I'm going to get one. I miss riding them. That is so fun too. I'll get you to love Maine. We'll have a lot of different places to ski in Maine. And I'll take you sightseeing too, and we can go off to the coast so you can check out things there. I'll take you to Bangor so you can see Stephen King's house. Maybe you should come out for a month. Really get to see how Maine is. You might just like it. It's even more beautiful in the summer. I could really take you to a lot of places then too. And by the way, I built 2 snowmen this year, so we're not too old yet, lol. And there are cute little wineries and breweries here, so maybe I can see if I can get the restriction on my probation changed, so that I can have a few drinks again. I think I need to correct myself. There are cute breweries, but I don't know of any wineries. I don't think. I'll have to do more thinking on the wineries. There are a lot of small shops that you'd like because people out here make so many different things. I have a serious question for you. Do you like elderly people?
Lol, what? That is a weird question. I guess it depends on the person. I don't just like or dislike someone because they are old. Can you elaborate?
Jamie will call my mother stupid, just because I told her that my mother came before her. Since that time I told her my mother comes before her. She's called my mother stupid. If we were married, then that would have been different because I would have put her before my mom. But we weren't married. She didn't care about how I felt about her calling my mom stupid. I hated that. Especially after the hard life mom has had. She deserves respect, and Jamie didn't care if she disrespected her or not. And mom is so sweet and nice and thoughtful to everyone. It would upset me a lot. And Jamie has a lot of good things about her, but just like anyone, she has a lot of bad points too. It just keeps getting harder to deal with her bad points. Anyway, are you in one of your classes now? Oh yeah. What's your favorite alcoholic drink?
No, I'm not in class. I'm a craft beer snob, haha.
Ha! I'm Bud Light all the way. Good stuff. Or it was before they incarcerated me a second time for 6 months for drinking it, lol. I need to get off my restrictions. I haven't had a drink in over 2 years, and they try to say I had a drinking problem. Funny shit, lol. How often do you drink?
They incarcerated you for drinking it? How do they do that? Bud Light is so gross. I have a few maybe once or twice a week with my friends when we meet up for dinner. We like to try all the different kinds of fancy beers.
They added on my restrictions that I could only have 2 a day. I'm guilty of having more than 2, because my best friend used to live 100 yards away from me, and I would go over there and drink with him 3 or 4 times a week, with an 18-pack in hand. Plus, I had times I would drink in my house at my fire pit. I had anger I had to get out of myself from what I did, and how I got to that sad point in my life to do something so terrible. My friend was good to drink with, because he kept me laughing and we had a good time. The fire in my fire pit, with the heat on my face, helped me to get rid of a lot of anger I had in myself. Before this thing happened, I was getting out of control with drinking because of other things that had gone wrong with making too much money with my septic business, and too many hands in my money pocket. Before all of that, my life was pretty good, and I didn't drink that much. Wait a minute. Bud Light is not gross. It's the best.
Oh, I was confused. I didn't know that was part of your restrictions. That makes sense now. Bud Light is cheap and disgusting. It tastes like piss.
It's the best tasting piss I've ever drank, lol. And that doesn't sound right, because I'm not in the habit of drinking piss. I can't mix any drinks, so I'll stick to Bud Light. It's the only one that doesn't give me a bad hangover. I've tried mixing drinks before when I was in the Air Force. The after effects were not pretty. Lol. So, do you have winter clothing already, or do you want to buy some out here?
I just have yoga clothes.
Damn. Damn. As nice as it will be to watch you snowboarding or skiing in those, you might get a little cold. So, the way I see it is you have 2 choices. You can wear your yoga clothes and I can warm you up after, or we can buy you some winter clothes when you get here. Or both. Lol. I threw in a bonus choice of both. Lol. I want to buy you some souvenirs too. Ones that say Maine on them. Have you ever seen a moosh? I have a serious question for you. Do you really want to come out here and meet me? I'm guessing that either you fell asleep, or this is one of those nights you go out for drinks with your friends. Maybe if you get a few drinks in you, it'll give you the courage enough to call me tonight. Lol. Good morning, beautiful lady. I've been out and about and on it all morning. Break time.
It's good to stay busy.
Yeah, soon I'll be even busier. I'm kind of hoping you'll trust enough soon to let me have your phone number, 'cause it'll save a lot of time when I get stops in a big truck. Lol. Did you go out for drinks last night and have a Bud Light for me? Lol. I went shopping this morning too and bought a bunch of fruit. I love fruit. I got strawberries so I could have strawberry shortcake. Got home and realized that I forgot the whipped cream.
They don't sell Bud Light at the places I like to go.
What kind of bar doesn't sell Bud Light? What's the owner's name and number? I'll have a talk with them. Lol. I asked you a question last night when you disappeared on me. I don't know if you're ready yet or not, but I'm wanting to know if you're really serious about wanting to come out here and meet me. I'm going to take a guess that you're doing yoga right now. Wish I could see that.
I didn't know we were discussing me coming to see you. And it's a lot to ask of someone you don't know yet. We are complete strangers to each other, so why would you even want me to go see you at this point?
Did you completely forget our conversation yesterday, lol? I said we can take the next few months to get to know each other better than you come out in February or March, when there's still snow, when we can go skiing and snowmobiling, and go on the ice and do whoopies, and I can show you Maine, and how even in the winters, Maine is fun.
Right, that is what you said. I wasn't making plans for that, nor am I comfortable making plans like that right now with someone I don't know. I'd have to make plans where I'm going to stay, purchase a plane ticket, figure out what I want to do, etc.
Okay. I just want to know that you do want to. I had to reboot my phone twice. It froze on me and I couldn't get it to get off a certain page. Is February or March too soon for you? Would you rather wait until summer? It's up to you. I just want to know which direction I'm going in so I don't bump my head. And I want to make sure you have a good time. But I also don't want to take forever doing it. What better way is there to get to know someone than in person? It might be better to wait until summer, because there's more to do, and we would know each other a lot better.
Why do you want to meet me so badly?
Plus, you have to let me buy your plane ticket, because it's you coming here to meet me. I don't feel like it's a reat for you to buy the ticket. I told you, I've had the hearts for you for a long time. It would be interesting to figure out where it could go. Did you think I was kidding about having the hearts for you? You should have seen my mouth drop when I got your first email. Lol. And we really seem to enjoy talking to each other, so that's a good thing so far, don't you think? Have I piqued your curiosity? Lol.
It's spelled peak.
Oh yeah, damn, that's twice you've got me. Lol. Good to see you paying attention, too, lol. If you were here, today you would work out with me. I'm moving a bunch of boxes. It sucks.
It's spelled damn, not damn.
That one I knew. I just got in the habit of shortening it in text messages. I'll have to go back to spelling it correctly now, lol. Holy crap! I just got excited for nothing. I just got a call that came up as California number and it said California on the number. My first thought was you calling me. I was sadly disappointed to learn it was a spam call. Lol. By the way, you corrected my spelling, but you didn't answer my question. I wanted to make sure that you would notice that. Lol. P.S. You're beautiful. I stepped in dog shit. Yuck! God, it stinks.
Gross. That is one reason why I hate dogs.
Lol. Bah. The one good thing about having dogs are that if a good person has them, then that's one less dog that will get abused by a bad person. And they are very loyal and very loving and good protection, and are very aware of noises outside, so they kind of make a potential intruder very nervous. The pluses outweigh the negatives. Good point, Reet. Do you have a cat? I just remember we need to set the clocks back tonight. Want to stay awake? Or do you already have plans for the night?
What do you mean?
I meant staying an extra hour emailing each other, but I don't think my eyes are going to care about any extra hour. I think they're still going to close the same time as always. Do you have any plans for tonight?
Oh, okay. I am getting ready for dinner with my friends.
You got my mind going here. What are you wearing?
Just normal clothes.
I wish I could take you out to dinner. I'm betting you look so beautiful. Normal clothes, and I'm still betting you look so beautiful.
Thanks.
If only I could see you, I would be saying, it's my pleasure. When you get back, are you going to check your email?
Yes, I always check my email before going to sleep.
So maybe if you're not out too late, we can spend more time together before going to sleep.
It's just emailing. It's not like we are really spending time together. Haha. I check it whenever I remember to.
It's just emailing, but we are getting to know each other, lol. But if you were to dial, we could spend time better together, and it will block your number, so I wouldn't know it yet, lol. Any chance that you'd let me have a picture of you yet, so I can have something beautiful to look at? I think it's very important for you to know that I will do everything I can to protect your pictures that you send me. When I can get you to send me some, lol, the only people I would show will be my mother and maybe my brother Paul. Unless you wouldn't want me to share with them, then I would only keep it for me to see, which is good enough for me. I just had a banana and watermelon for dinner. I guess I can say good morning, beautiful. It's kind of early to say it, but I think I fell asleep not long after you left, even though I tried to fight it. Good morning again, beautiful lady, Rose. It was still too early the first time I got up, so I went back to bed. I'm happy I did. I hope you had a good time with your friends last night, and I hope I crossed your mind too. I'm hoping I'll be able to get a lot more work done around here today. My brother Roy is supposed to come over and give me a hand doing some things for my friend that I set him up with, Sue. Gets here, but lately Roy hasn't been too dependable, so who knows if he'll help me. I just got lost in a thought. I bet you look just as beautiful when you first wake up as you do after you've gotten dolled up. To inform you, I had to pull out that video of that nightmarish sting so that I could see you. Ugh. Lol. Break time.
You were joking, right? That isn't funny.
Yes, I was joking. I don't even know where that video is. Sorry, I didn't think too hard on that one. You don't honestly believe that I would want to relive that day, do you? Anyway, sorry I said that. I won't mention anything about back then again. It shouldn't be too hard considering I don't like to think about it. Don't be too upset with me, please. It was just a bad joke.
Okay, but given your circumstances, the situation you are in, and your current age, why would you think that making a joke about watching a video of me when I was a teenager be appropriate?
I guess you're gonna be upset with me. If I would have thought about it more, I would not have said it. Again. Sorry for saying it. Like I said, I wasn't even thinking about it when I was saying it. If I had thought about it more and the way I would have been taken, I would have not have said it. Now I'm all upset with myself for not thinking more before I said that. I didn't even realize the context in which you would take it. I have some work I need to do. I'll talk to you later. Sorry. Hi, beautiful lady.
Hello.
How's your day going?
Good, you?
Well, lol. As much as I tried to keep it uninteresting, it was still interesting. Lol. How did you like my strawberry shortcake?
I didn't know what that was. I thought it was just whipped cream on top of strawberry.
Berry.
I made enough for you and me, but I was the only one that showed up. So I ate yours as well as my own. Lol. If it helps, it tasted good. What have you been doing today?
Doing laundry, cleaning, meal prepping for the week. Just normal Sunday stuff.
Sounds like my routine. See? We do have some things in common. Maybe next week you can bring your laundry to my house and we'll do laundry and yoga together.
I didn't do yoga today.
What happened? Do you take one day off on the weekend from doing yoga?
Yes, I went to the gym instead.
Oh, And even though you didn't have your yoga outfit on, I'm guaranteed that you look smoking hot. How I would have liked to have been there. I just wore my dirty jeans, light blue t-shirt, and work boots today. I was ready for a redneck wedding, lol. I got the 3rd degree from Jamie today. I found it humorous, lol.
Ew, why didn't you wear clean jeans? Oh, what happened?
She's all wound up because she knows I flirt with you. She asked me if I did before and I didn't hide it from her. She said, you probably take a morning to her too, but you won't admit it to me, lol. She was asking me if I'd talked to you yet today, and I told her no, but then looked at the timestamps and turned out I had. She made a big deal about it and called me a liar, lol. I don't understand what the problem is. Her and I are not together, so I can flirt with you, and there's nothing wrong with that, Reet.
How are we flirting?
I didn't intentionally lie to her. She just asked me if I had talked to you today before I talked to her, and I just couldn't remember if I had before or after. I thought I'd talked to you after, but it turned out it was before.
I don't see why you would need to lie to her if you aren't together.
Apparently me calling you beautiful is flirting. I have to admit that I do flirt with you. You're not really flirting, but I'm working on you to get there, lol.
Sounds like you have some unfinished business with your ex. You talk about her a lot.
I don't need to, and I told her that, but she seems to think that I lied to her. Yeah, I told you I still have feelings for her, but things are a little difficult, and I can't wait around forever for her to show up. She's had plenty of time. Actually, since the beginning of COVID. She's still not here, and I still have the hots for you, so what am I supposed to do? One thing that makes it difficult is that you're closer to me in age and more mature. If I can only get you to trust me enough to dial my number, lol. And if I could get you to like country music a little too, lol.
Honestly, that is really scummy to be flirting with someone while you are still interested in another woman. It sounds like you were just trying to make her jealous.
I'm not trying to make her jealous because I really have a big interest in you. I might still have some feelings for her, but feelings don't just go away in an instant. Even after years of not being with someone, a person can still have certain feelings for that person. I'm not going to wait around for her forever for her to show up. Especially when I know how long I've had an interest in you. I don't see anything scummy about it. I've given her the chance multiple times to get back together. She's the one that hasn't grabbed on, so I have no reason to continue waiting.
Well, then why did you still talk to her? It doesn't seem like she is interested in you anymore from what you tell me.
There's a lot more that I can tell you that has made my decision to no longer wait around for her. Bah, it's really personal, and I don't want to violate any kind of trust with her right now. It's just really difficult. Bah, I have a big interest in you, and I don't want you to feel like you're a second choice thing. Because if you would have been in my reach before, you would have been first before anyone. I stopped talking to her for 6 months before, and changed my number because of stupid shit that went on. But then she wrote me a letter and put a phone number on it, and I caved and I called her. At first we were going to get back together, but then I got pissed because she was being the same way she was before. She decided she didn't want us to be together, but apparently she didn't want me to be with anyone else. And at the same time, there was a huge problem I have with the thing I won't tell you about through email. That thing makes such a big difference, but she doesn't see how it should, but it does. When I am able to tell you that thing, you will understand completely. I am so much more relaxed talking to you than I ever was with her. It feels good, and it's more enjoyable, and I want a lot more of it, and want it to go further. I already told you before that I dated a woman that I was led to believe was you for almost a year, right? OMG, my brother is so drunk he passed out talking to Sue. Sad.
What?
My brother Roy. He's the one I fixed up with my friend that's coming here from Canada. We've been trying to get him to go on a program. He wants to get sober, but he has an addiction. Sue might be his last shot at getting his head straight, because he likes her so much, and she likes him too.
No, I don't care about that. I was talking about how did you think you were dating me for a year?
I got catfished and they pretended to be you for almost a year.
But how? Did you not meet them or see a picture of them?
The people knew I had the hots for you, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow, that is so mean.
They sent me a couple of pictures of you that they got from the internet. They never missed a beat of calling to Casey. They planned a lot of things before they would get on the phone with me. Even had me think you were doing drugs. I'll tell you more over time, but yeah, I've had the hots for you for a long time. That is the reason I needed your ID.
That is extremely embarrassing. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's not your fault. You didn't know anything about it. But that was right before I found out about the Church of God. They will record me and do things to get me upset when I was drunk, and put it on the internet. I'm sorry I meant right after I found out about the Church of God.
I don't know what you mean by Church of Cod. Like the fish? It's spelled cod, not cod.
This time my spelling is reet, lol. If you can remember back to the sting when I got up and left the sting house, after seeing the cameras I said, "Oh my god." These people said it sounded like I said, "Oh my god." They named the community online the Church of God. And it was all about me. And all these people are obsessed with me, and that's why I get these retarded letters and stuff. It's mostly now from just the perverted justice people. They kept it going. Are you looking more into it now, lol? To be honest, I really hope you never look into it. I hope it's still not there, and if it is, it's embarrassing for me, especially for you to see it. Are you still doing your prepping for the week?
I was eating dinner.
Nice. What did you have?
Mahi-mahi in arugula salad with a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon.
I fell asleep. I'm sorry. That's some pretty fancy wine to be drinking. I would have milk or water. It costs less, lol. Ugh. My eyes are still trying to focus. I'm sure you've probably gone to sleep by now. That must be a beautiful picture.
No, I'm not.
Ha! That surprised me, lol. I was eating grapes and sitting up in bed when I fell asleep. How long until you go to bed? Actually, I have another question too that's really got my curiosity moving. What are you wearing for PJs? Lol. Now I'm thinking you must have fallen asleep. What I would give to see that beauty. Rose. I keep checking to see if you sent me an email. I'm assuming that you have really fallen asleep, so I'm going back to sleep again. Good night, beautiful. Rose. Good morning, beautiful. Rose.
Morning.
I'm driving, beautiful.
Huh?
I was just letting you know that I couldn't respond right away because I was driving. Lol. Are you working now?
No.
I'm home now. I just talked to the guy that's getting me hired into FedEx. There's still 2 things that I need to clear before I can start work, so I'm trying to get them done. 2 phone calls. I'm making one read now while I'm emailing you. The other is to the DMV from a medical card. He said once these are clear, he wants to get me training by Friday or Saturday. Did you sleep good last night?
Yes.
I couldn't believe I fell asleep sitting up eating grapes. When I woke up, I had 7 grapes between my legs. Lol. I knew I was tired, but I didn't think I was that tired. Are you working at all today, or do you have the day off?
I teach a yoga class and a ballroom dance class later today.
How many different dances do you know?
I only know a few, like hip hop, ballet, tap, jazz, salsa, contemporary, swing, breakdance, modern, waltz, samba, robot, ballroom, jive, foxtrot, mambo, and interpretive.
Only a few, huh? I counted 17 that you listed, lol. I know 2. Slow dance, holding your close, going round and round to a slow song. And fast dance, moving my feet from side to side and moving my arms in ways that probably makes me look like an idiot. Lol. Are you going to teach me some dances?
I need to know what fast dancing looks like.
Backwoods country boy fast dancing, lol. When you come here, we'll put on some 80s rock that you don't like, and I'll teach you, lol.
I need to see what that looks like first.
It's sad, lol. But you have to dance with me, though, lol. Okay, I have a question for you, but I want to make sure you're not going to run away on me, okay? I'm waiting for a response from you before I ask, lol.
What?
Okay, you told me the other day that you don't want kids. Someone told me about an interview you had with Chris that you said you had 2 kids. Can we clear this up and be only completely honest with each other, please? Regardless of what we might think the other will think. Being honest is the best way for us to get to know each other.
I said I don't have children.
I don't know if that's a question or a statement. Help me out, please. Lol.
That is the answer to your question. I don't know why someone told you that or why you think I would feel the need to lie about that.
I'm trying to make sense out of it because there'd be no reason to lie about it. But they pulled up an interview that they said you had with Krish, and you were asked if you had any children, and your response was that you had 2, and you had to keep separated because they're monsters. I just want to make sure that you and I are being honest with each other from the start. That's all I care about.
I was talking about my 2 pet rabbits.
OMG, laughing my fucking ass off. That is so fucking hilarious. Lol.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to be laughing my ass off about this every time I think about it now. Lol. So funny. Damn, that makes this person look like an idiot. Lol. I am so sorry that I have to ask you that. Lol. Probation has my YouTube blocked now, so I can't watch the videos. So I can only go by what others tell me. Lol. I'm so sorry, Rose. Please don't be upset with me for asking.
I talked about the rabbits 2 seconds after I said that. So clearly this someone was from your followers or whatever trying to mess with you. Probably the same person who you were dating that you thought was me for a year.
Possibly. I don't put that past anyone. That's why it's so important to me that you and I are honest with each other. Because neither of us are put on the normal person level where we can just do something and not be criticized for it or bite us in the ass in some way.
Nothing is going to bite me in the ass because I really don't care either way if someone doesn't believe what I say. That is on them, not me. I have nothing to prove to anyone. I'm just living my life.
And you'll find that I might ask your opinion a lot about things because I have a problem trusting people now because of that crap with the catfishing on the internet. I'd like to bite you in the ass. Lol. Sorry. Just stating the obvious. Lol.
Now, are you going to send me a video of your fast dancing to cheer me up, or what?
Oh my god. Laughing my ass off. Are you gonna send me a picture of you to cheer me up? Lol. If I send you a video, it'll have to be a short one. And I'll have to do it tonight when I can change it to my different clothes. Because I have my dirty work around the house clothes on right now, and the living room is a mess.
You got yourself a deal.
Smiley. Rose. Oh wait. Can I have one of you in your yoga outfit? Smiley. Wait. 2 pics. One of you in your yoga outfit, and one of you a beautiful face up close so I can put it as my wallpaper on my phone. Smiley face, smiley face. What time do you have to work?
I work in 2 hours, but I'm going to go surf for a bit first.
Damn. What are you wearing for an outfit? Lol.
A wetsuit?
If I were there, could I warm you up after? Smiley. Damn. How I wish I were there. How long do you have to work today?
A few hours.
Okay. I have to call this First Advantage place and try to get a hold of them. They're the ones doing the background check for my job. They have to make sure my felony is over 10 years old. I've tried a few times today, but they have a high call volume right now, and I want to try to get to them before they close. So can we email when you get done working tonight? I'll have your video ready by then too. Lol. It took long enough, but after being on hold 4 different times, I finally got that call done.
Wow, that sounds frustrating.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. I thought you would be at your dance class right now. I'm getting set up to make your country boy dance video. Lol.
I am walking in the door right now.
I'd like to be behind you and watch you walking. Lol. Oh my god. It's so hard to make a video without self-judging. Lol. I look like an idiot. Lol.
Phew, class was great. I'm tired. You don't need to be self-conscious. I'm not expecting you to look like a professional dancer.
Well, that's a relief because I suck. Lol. I'm waiting for a different song to come on, so maybe I can do better. I'm tempted to dance on a country song and sing to make myself feel better about it. At least my singing sounds good, because my dancing sucks. Lol. Now you just want to see my body to make sure I'm not a fat slob. Lol. Oh my god. I'm criticizing myself so bad. I need to start exercising again, and I need to go to the dentist and get my teeth fixed to what they used to be. Ugh. And I hate sending this to you. And to boot, my dancing sucks. My god. I'm in a freaking nightmare, lol. Here goes nothing. Ugh.
Oh my god, don't worry.
I sent it in a link. Let me know if you got it. Then I can hide, lol.
Oh, see, you aren't bad.
Not bad. I think I suck, lol. But I'll definitely let you work on me. Smiley face. I'm clearing my throat for a hint. I want some pictures, lol.
Okay, well, a deal is a deal. Let me take a cute pic.
That shouldn't be hard. You're beautiful in any pose you do. Rose. Waiting with a big smile on my face. Lol. Oh my god. If you only knew how long I've waited for the picture to come on my email to be the picture of you and from you. Rose, 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 rose. So freaking beautiful. Okay. Now how about one in your yoga outfit? Lol. And how do I put your picture for my wallpaper? Lol. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Damn, Casey. You are so beautiful. Rose. Oh my god. Did you just call me?